So for the instantaneous speed is the speed of an object at a particular moment in time. It is measured in meters per seconds, that is, not over a long distance or long time period, usually in the lab. Okay, so instantaneous speeds are measured over a distance of a few centimeters in time of tenth of a second. So this is the instantaneous speed. This is the card. The card is acting like the object, okay, which you are measuring the vehicle. So this is the vehicle which moves along the rule. Okay, we have the light gate. The light gate is the endpoint, and then you have the timer, which measures the time taken for it to pass or get to the light gate. So at the particular instance that the vehicle is released, the time starts counting, and once it gets to the light gate, it goes off, giving you the time taken for it to get to that point, and we refer to it as the instantaneous speed. Now, to do this in the classroom, a short piece of card is usually attached to a vehicle. Distance is equals to the width of the card, and the time is measured using a computer and light gate. Now, the time is the time taken for card to pass through the light gate, like I said. So instantaneous speed is equals to the distance divided by the time. Now, the width of the card divided by the time taken to pass through the light gate gives you the instantaneous speed. You can see the correct procedure for carrying out this experiment in the video below. So this is the video. Trolley, light gate, this is your rule, this is the ramp, okay, and this is the timer.
With a card attached. The light gate is connected to an electronic timer, and you need a ruler or meter stick. It's best to carry out the experiment a number of times, so draw up a table to record your results. The table should have headings of trial number, the length of card D measured in meters, the time T in seconds. Let's start the experiment. Measure D, the length of the card on the trolley, using a ruler. If you measure the distance in centimeters, you'll need to divide this by 100 to convert this to meters. Select the timing function on the timer so that it will record the time for the card to pass through the light gate. Okay. Release the trolley and this will roll down the ramp. The trolley must be released from the same point for each run. When the trolley passes through the light gate, the leading edge of the card cuts the light beam, which starts the timer. When the final edge of the card leaves the light gate, the light beam is no longer broken and the timer stops. The light gate needs to be at the right height for the card to cut the beam, or the timer won't work. The timer shows the time T that it took the length of card D to pass through the light gate. You can now put distance D and time T into the table. Repeat the experiment 2 more times so that you end up with 3 sets of results.
So for those
Add
of you who
the
don't
3
have
measure
this
times together and divide by 3 to calculate the mean average time. And you can work out the instantaneous speed using this average time. Use the equation speed V equals distance D divided by time T. Remember, you will need the distance in meters and time in seconds. The speed will be in meters per second. Let's recap the key steps involved in the experiment. In this experiment, the trolley runs down the ramp and the card passes through the light gate. This will give you time T that it took the length of card D to travel through the light gate. Repeat the experiment so you have carried it out 3 times. Add the 3 times together and divide by 3 to calculate the average time. Use this average time to work out the instantaneous speed using the equation speed V equals equals distance, d, divided by time, t, where d is the length of card in meters and t is the calculated average time in seconds. The speed is in meters per second. Key points. Remember, always look at the units before you put values into the equation. Make sure centimeters are converted into meters. Sources of errors in this experiment are due to human error in measuring the length of the card.
So that is a simple experiment to show you how to calculate the speed.